joined us for this Miami Connection 300 subscription celebration stream. I am really excited to have this panel of fine young gentlemen. For the first time on our show, I have, you know him as the Don, I know him as Dionisio, Traverso Jr., editor-in-chief of RaidersLostFlix.com. Say hello.
Hello.
We also have the Flavor Flav of the Fan Caste, also known as Tap and Die, also known as Captain Texas.
The Don, huh? So how did it feel to be assaulted by Brie Larson?
You know him as the Bald One. He's been on my show before. Etep Crockett Wokuian, also known as Pete. Don't call him late.
It is I, it is he, it is me, it is Slim with the tilted brim. How you doing? Oh, my Lord, I am here for Miami Connection. Woo, woo, woo.
We also have Nicholas, also known as Alex from the Fan Caste. And, well, not the Fan Caste. The fan
what?
Yeah.
Did I get fired?
Point, I'm sure. Say hello,
Diversity hire.
Hello, I just want everyone to know if there's a check involved, I'll be on.
And last but not least, the Appalachian American.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
All right, so I'm not going to talk about this too long because this is a 2-hour movie, all right? I'm putting the link up right now. This is the link that we're going to use. Go ahead and click that, okay? And I'll tell you when we're synced up. All I'm going to tell you about this movie is this was a blind buy on eBay from somebody who worked for Alamo Drafthouse, and they bought it on eBay in 2012, I believe, and they showed it at the Alamo Drafthouse, and it developed a cult following. Come to find out, this movie was actually shown in just a handful of theaters around Miami in 1987, then it was pulled and lost forever. The director is Y.K. Kim. He's the one that wrote it, and he knew so little about movies that he literally had to go buy a book to learn how to make this movie. So when they contacted him to come show up for one of their presentations, he thought they were crank calling him. So they had to bring him out to the show to see that people were actually enjoying the hell out of it. And it's amazing. It has ninjas. It has taekwondo. It has motorcycle gangs and cocaine.
All right.
Yeah,
This is my kind of Saturday night.
Yep.
You had me at cocaine.
I was going to say, you throw in
that out loud?
you throw in two hookers and an 8-ball, and you got yourself a good Saturday night.
All right, so I am going to sync up now, make sure that's muted. I'll have to unmute that and turn it way down. All right, so I'm at the 000 mark. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Just the title music alone in the credits, man.
Yep.
It hooks you right
This
in.
movie has so much better music.
It sounds so 80.
Charles Manson Entertainment presents.
The stabbing.
Somewhere in Miami.
Possibly the water.
Yo, Malaka. Look at my Uzi.
Oh,
See my Uzi?
Look at them glasses.
Why does it look like you can only tell these gangs apart by the different colored tape on their glasses? Is that a
Dude,
thing?
notice that the gangsters in the movies are always bored. All
Yes.
of them. The most boring gangsters ever.
They're about ready to get into
if you're about to get shot.
You're getting to a shootout.
Here we go.
Oh, that's loud.
Meanwhile, in another movie.
You see Crockett and Toast pass by on a boat.
See my Uzi? Look at it.
Look at
Hey,
this
wait a
thing,
minute.
man.
Those two guys have the same hat?
Made by
Oh,
Etep.
yeah, it's
Hey, at
not
least
very
they take the-
stealthy. I'm just.
They could only afford one fedora.
It's off the work we
Look at this
go.
fat guy in the red. He looks like he's in the wrong movie.
That's like he looks, no. That's Nick the Pig from Scarface. He survived that movie and he made it to this movie 5 years later.
I don't know, Pete. If he's in Miami Connection, did he really make it?
No, he didn't.
He's like, I'm in purgatory.
Yeah.
No, the first time I saw this,
Ninja.
Oh
I
my
thought
God,
those
Storm
were
Shadow.
rocks
Storm Shadow.
down somewhere.
Yeah, he's like
Napoleon Dynamite going to easy like the fire.
In the leather jacket, he's like so into it.
He's so high strung.
That's
Like,
Napoleon Dynamite got it.
standing around, but he's like looking around.
Come the ninjas.
Crawl through bamboo.
Yeah, you're gonna have a high Pete.
Storm Shadow. I see Storm Shadow.
Dude, he's
And
gonna tear that guy's members only coat up. With an 8-track tape, too.
And you know when you're a ninja, white blends.
Yes.
Oh, yes. It's so
All right,
guy.
quick. Who reads Asian? What's those boxes say?
Hello.
Let's see.
Tofu?
Bumblebee Tuna.
the Nintendo PlayStation.
This is dope.
The guy's like, what are these fucking In-N-Out burgers?
Oh, man, you took really good shit right there, man.
There we go.
Man.
I love this.
Wait, thought whatnot.
Dude, would you really like ruin an entire bag like that?
Yo,
This guy's
man,
been-
this sugar tastes like shit.
Now, okay, look, man. Now you're gonna have to snort that whole bag in the car on the way back to the house, Rico. You dick.
You know if they never put
Don't
it
challenge
back
me.
on the bag,
Don't
like,
challenge
shit
me
is
with good
coming
time.
out all over the place.
I hope it's not after Labor Day. He's wearing white pants.
Proof.
Uh-oh.
Part of that is stealthy. Just throw the star right in the guy's throat in
Yep.
front of everybody.
Hey, wait, I thought we were watching Miami Connection, not the gang who couldn't shoot straight.
Wait a minute. They're dressed in white and they can't shoot straight. Oh my god, is this Star Wars?
Quite the Chinese connection.
Good night.
We don't believe in silencers. Fuck the police.
Yeah. Not
Yep.
one ninja was harmed during the making of this film.
Mainly because the mobsters can't shoot for shit.
Robin Hood.
That guy was just asking
yes.
for standing out there in the middle of nowhere wearing a suit with a Uzi in the middle of the night in Miami.
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah. Why would you wear a suit to a drug deal?
Why would you?
You gotta look presentable, shit.
Yeah, man.
I don't
The
know,
movie
man.
They're sophisticated.
Can't look nice, dude, okay?
It doesn't seem functional to me.
It doesn't matter. You gotta look
You know what,
This
Pete?
guy-
Let's me and you go dress up in suits and go to the drug deal and see how it works out.
Yeah.
I like
We'll go
that.
test it out.
See that
You
guy
can't
with the
show some
members.
drug there with a white beater.
Uh-oh, see, this guy knows little karate. He's throwing kicks, and that didn't
Yep.
do it much good.
See, I
And-
believe in that. Never mind, he's bad. Oh, that's
hey, Armando Alejandro
All right,
Estrada's
I
hat didn't fall off.
Brings a pipe to a sword fight. Who
Yep.
the fuck does that?
Hey, he
That
lasted
guy-
longer than some of these guys.
Oh!
Gang of Miami people.
Never mind. Oh, wait, Andre the Giant showed up.
CP, this is what happened. You don't dress nicely. You look like that big guy. I'm pretty sure the ninja just beat him with one hit. So, oh my god.
Look at this dude using boards and shit. At least he's resilient.
Such a high tech gang.
Wait, what
They got
happened to
lead
that guy?
pipes and garbage can lids.
Did he just fall?
Oh.
We're gonna get rid of snort it.
Legs. You don't
Hey,
believe
stole my
it.
bam bam.
I didn't think ninjas did cocaine, but then again, they are really quick and always wiry.
You gotta understand.
Yep.
In the 80s, Pete, ninjas were everywhere. Everywhere.
Hey, word,
Don't trip on
man.
them on the way to your car. They'd be all over the lawn.
Look at little
Right. These are not all Asian.
Like, there's a lot of motorcycles there, and no one heard them approach.
I was gonna say, yeah, they did.
Ninjas are stealthy, gentlemen.
Yep. You gotta learn how to get that stealth motorcycle and become a ninja.
Look at this.
Right?
Hey,
Tell me we're wearing black today, dicks.
this is culture. This is cultural appropriation. A white ninja
We will
or
stop
black
G.I.
ninjas.
Joe next time.
Yep.
Cobra!
Yes.
Everybody
You fools! You've ruined the plan again, Cobra!
Okay, I can't take you serious as a ninja when you got like the sitcom dad hairstyle. I can't do it, man. You don't have to teach you a very important lesson. It'll take you too far from
That just laying on the
Oh,
bench.
Like get your favorite leather pouch.
this is where they do the ceremonial ninja cocaine. Ah,
Right.
all right. Now, everybody, take out your katanas. Get ready, dip it in the bag, and snort the cocaine. See right there. Oh, yeah, snort.
When the gangs took over the highways.
Some whiskey roasting going on.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh boy, here
That
we
was
go.
Here we
the
go.
intro. The intro is almost 6.5 minutes. That's like me introducing my show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just about 30 minutes short.
Yeah.
That's right. Beat the air. The
I
evil
like
air.
having bikes though.
Bikes are awesome.
Steal all your cocaine and live in the night. The ace of spades. The ace.
There's a lot of cocaine in that man.
Jesus Christ, these guys are great, man. Maximo Munzi.
We just came with our next movie. It's a ninja movie called The Ace of Spades Gang.
Jesus Spades. Dragon Sound, baby. I want to see Dragon Sound. I want to see Dragon Sound fight Cobra Kai.
Yep. Oh shit!
What did he just?
I'm gonna randomly set this thing on fire.
That was what Dragon
I put
sounds.
my hand through it.
See, if he wasn't doing coke, he would have broke all those.
Okay, for those of you
Yep.
just joining,
Yeah,
we're in
hold
time
on.
stamp
The more you
7:20.
know.
YK Kim. Hiya!
Yeah.
I think it's in the
Kick
channel.
my head,
Why do you
kick myself in the head.
Shit, I broke my own nose.
Look,
Dishonorable.
just because you're a gang of singers and bikers don't mean you're
Look at that earring, though.
I'm gonna get one of those fucking bird feather
Now they're in
earrings.
Orlando.
You gotta bring that back, huh?
I'm
We'll have to
I
hunt
can bring
down.
that back. I'll
Bring that
rock
back,
that.
Pete. Good
I
luck
can
with
do that.
Take
I'll
it
be
back
like
to Rose
freaking
over here.
Captain Lou Albano. Dude,
Shooting out the Chrysler LeBaron.
you
He's actually,
motherfuckers.
he's
Dude,
actually, every rose has its thorn.
did
Just taught me everyone's too cool for cars.
did people really wear sweatpants and cut off t-shirts to the club in
Oh, it
1988?
gets much worse, Holmes.
So hold up.
You want to be cool? Yeah.
Hold up. Are you saying, Pete, you don't respect this criminal because he has sweatpants and not a suit?
Right.
No, I just want to know
Yeah, I
if
don't really
that's
respect him for
All
that.
right, all right. You
Yeah.
show my favorite song in the world. right
if
now.
that's what you wear to the club. I thought they were going to the club. Uh-oh.
Look, it's nighttime. Ain't no one gonna see what he's wearing.
How's he gonna pick up any ass in sweatpants and a wife beater? He's not at a strip club. That's like
You
a,
don't know that. It's all pretty dark. They could be some really hot stripper with big boobs
Dragon
and you can't see.
Sound.
that's like a sweatpants and a t-shirt is like an Asian businessman's like uniform they wear to a strip club.
All right,
Shit.
Chad, everybody put your hands together.
Here we go.
Chew it, Ross.
I feel the 80s running through me. Oh, no way. I think that's a Chipotle.
Yo, Chipotle would be dope right about now.
No, if it was Chipotle, yeah, I'd be
Mullet powered by pure 80s adrenaline.
Oh.
Hey, look, wait.
They got
I know-
Mel
The mullet
Gibson?
and the Ford stash.
You know, Adam, after I watched this the other day, this damn song would not leave
Right?
my
I
brain for
know.
like,
I play it on
like
my
hours.
Google playlist all the time.
I
Pretty
thought
much every song in this movie gets stuck in my head for days.
so. Looking at this singer, this looks like what you would get if you bought like
Oh.
you get like the lead singers like dollar store Freddie Mercury.
Interesting fact.
Well, I would
two of the
think-
people- two of the
Every
people
time
in
I
this
saw
band
him,
are
I kept
actual
thinking,
musicians. I want you to
like,
tell me which ones they are.
John Oates has like really hit the skids today.
Oh, Michael Phelps on bass.
Oh my god. Is that the ninja with an ascot? Oh
I
my
don't know
god.
what she's doing.
Oh my
I
god.
can't sing.
Oh my god. The ninja has an ascot.
All right, which one do you think is a real musician in this band? Two of them.
Is he
actually are.
wearing a noose around his neck?
The
No,
guitar
I
player.
like that the
guitar players.
I like that the Oriental
Okay, I
dude,
can't
like,
get over the
leaves
fascination
dancing
about it. Like,
out of
it is
all
so,
Like the worst air guitar ever.
it's so gloriously ridiculous.
I'm not seeing like a notable guitar chord.
Wait, is it
I
a
got
trick
the
question?
guitar.
Is it the girl who's not playing anything the actual musician?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
she
'cause
is.
she's the
Oh
singer.
my god!
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
trying to
got
be
a
here.
kid.
I was just trying to get smart ass.
Congratulations, you got it right.
What do I win?
I
Is
bet
that-
he totally rocks a Guitar Hero though.
Is that ninja? Is that the Asian Liberace? Is that who that is? An Asian
Yeah,
with the
it is, man.
Liberace?
Asian Lodge.
Maybe
Excuse
the bass
me.
player.
Nope,
Excuse
not the bass
me.
player.
I flutter around the club with my ascot
This is
on.
the martial
Definitely not
artist.
the shorter guitar player. 'cause
Wait,
he's not
that-
even doing anything.
In that scene, you see him like, look at the Asian dude.
Is he
Yeah,
actually
right?
playing the
After
guitar, or
a
is
point, he
just-
realizes that the strap
Is that Chevy Chase?
like right there,
Now,
right
now,
there.
Chevy Chase's career is
Like,
not
dude,
dead at
I've
this
got
point.
this.
He just standing there. Yeah, just
Now
move your
I
hands. Move your hands.
The ridiculous part is we're laughing so hard, I don't even think we got to the plot yet.
No.
We just got to a 6-minute long intro and now music video.
All right, so I know who the other musician is. I want to see if anybody else can guess it. Chat, what about you? What do you think? Who do you think's the other musician in this band? Real musician.
The black guy.
Hey, Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Macarena. Monica.
Ducka, ducka, duck, ducka, duck, ducka, ducka.
That sounded racist.
Like, great, guys, we saved the center.
Meanwhile, at UOC.
Don't you remember that from, you did the Macarena thing, don't you remember that from, what was that,
Dr. Evil.
Austin
Dr.
Powers?
Evil.
Austin Powers, yeah.
Yep.
Ducka, ducka.
I thought you were talking about
the Macarena really makes you got your credit.
What?
Now look.
Meanwhile, Fast Times at Richmond High.
Right.
Spicoli!
Breakfast
He
Club.
didn't place win or
Now,
show.
now, if somebody orders a pizza in this class right now, I'm giving this movie an Oscar.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't care. Decades later, it will get its Oscar.
pizza.
Look, anyone can get an Oscar now. Brie Larson's got an Oscar.
Oh,
Okay?
right.
These kids are way too old to be in high school.
I was going to say, this dude's like 35.
You go back
Look,
to
you don't have to
50s.
make fun of Florida's
High
education
school,
system.
like
Just because
30
they're so
years old.
stupid, they keep failing. Okay?
Right.
Don't hold up
Hey.
to that.
This is
They're-
actually
Like,
nice.
hey, guys.
Look at this guy.
Oh, they're looking so
Hey, wanna
ugly.
go swimming?
I don't want anyone to see how
They
they
got
live in
Bob
connection.
Shadow.
Yeah, that's a real panty dropper, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's the trench coat. It's the fucking trench coat, yo.
Right?
Look at army fatigues in the background.
I know, I just noticed that.
That motherfucker ate the 501st Legion.
No, that dude is like, he's the next school shooter right there.
Double the survival gear.
See, y'all looking at the wrong person. Y'all need to look at the guy to the left of him. Okay? He's clearly looking at something interesting. I
Yeah.
feel like they're looking at a better movie that we're missing right now. Okay?
Like, that dude looks too old. Looks like someone's dad. The one with the gray shirt but to the left.
Oh, check out
Yeah,
this.
he got a hairnet.
No. Check out
He's looking over there and trying to
get
look like a high school
Andrew,
referee.
get Andrew Dice Clay back there in the back. Hey, yo, so I got my hung up this big ass.
Do you have a domino on?
It's Jackson 5.
He did.
Okay, that guy in the back. Yeah,
Hey,
that guy's way too happy to be in Miami Connection. He's like, don't be proud of this. Don't be
Motherfuckers
He like
gonna
his
laugh
mom
at
in the movie.
us. It's like that Adam Sandler bit. They're all gonna laugh at you. You were in Miami Connection. They're all gonna laugh at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
They're about to
Oh,
get
shit. And the toughest kids in school.
Oh my god, people are
Shit's about
actually
to go
driving
down,
cars
son.
in this movie, not motorcycles? What movie am I in? Oh my god, I think I lost it. I gotta find the movie again.
All
Oh, shit.
gangbangers in the 80s drove a Chrysler LeBaron.
That's
Mhm.
a Benzo.
Really?
Look at
Really?
this parking on the handicap.
I'm just saying, man. Just because you're a criminal don't mean you have to be a dick.
Oh,
Okay?
Look, now he's rocking the camos.
Yep. I can't see him. Where is
He
he?
does not
Where the
start
fuck
that
is he?
way.
No.
Good thing he's got white shoes on.
Rocking them Adidas.
Okay,
This
seriously.
dude
you
just
guys-
randomly kicks the air for no reason.
Okay, look. You
Look
can't
at the
be
dude's
badass
dress.
and wearing like
Hey,
ascots.
Look, there's Walter in the back, right behind him, Walter.
Did you see the guy repping the Notre Dame shirt? I'm sure they were proud of that.
yeah.
Well, it's either this or rape, so probably should be more.
Boy
proud.
George.
See,
Okay, that did not hit. That did not hit.
yep.
That punch was so quick. It looked
See,
like it did hit.
Like, you asshole.
I turn around and tell
Look
the
at this
fat kid to get
earring.
off my car.
Are you wearing
Right?
a sweater or is that really his chest?
Uh-oh, look out.
Oh, here comes the ninja.
The Asians have come. Like,
Oh,
hey, man.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Look at the dude in the back of the stick. He's ready to smack someone.
No. The guy with the switchblade here that looks like, look at him. He looks like a young Sean Penn, but with dark hair and a mustache. But short.
He looks
Look
like
at
an
him.
April Sean Penn.
Yep. Look at him. Look at this fat dude over here. This guy's the shit. Look at him.
Good boy.
Hey, you know what? I can make this all go away if you got a fucking cheeseburger, buddy.
Wait. My favorite scene.
And they just randomly start yelling at each other or something.
There's a nice product placement for
I think this
Coca-Cola
guy's supposed to be Billy
And
Joel.
Heineken.
and Heineken. Yep, nice catch, son.
So yeah, money well spent, guys.
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
Right.
Oh, there's more
They had to make
Coca-Cola.
up for new Coke. That's why.
This is your penance, Coca-Cola. You have to advertise in Miami Connection.
Everyone's punishment.
Academy Award winning material.
This thing, I want to fight this guy right there. Let's do this.
Hey, his tie's a little short.
You know, he's wearing a suit, though. That's the problem.
Yep.
Right, Pete?
Yeah, there's
Yep.
only 3 suits in this movie.
Oh, look at that bloody fight, gentlemen.
Damn, this dude kissed some ass.
He threw a lie. That was Lionel Richie just got knocked over in that camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, that wouldn't have
All
happened.
Bitch, get out of here.
I'm gonna put the finger.
If he was dancing on the ceiling, he wouldn't have got tossed. Did he just try to slap him with his jacket?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill all
my
y'all.
God. These guys fight.
I'm going to start my own bar.
Bayside.
Meanwhile,
and
Hey
beer.
guys,
Saved
we're
by the
Bayside.
Bell. Saved by the Bell. Okay, if that word shows up, I can't take it.
When the
But
teacher
I will
brought the
take
test, I
Jesse.
know I'm in a mess because my dog ate all my homework last night.
Do I will accept Jesse Spano topless?
Yes, I second that.
Yeah.
Third.
What?
Jesse Spano's topless.
Oh, okay.
Elizabeth
It would make
Berkley.
this movie so much better right now. Oh, you
A
tease me.
waterfall.
Meanwhile, in Japan,
Ninjas. They're still holding the pose.
Did
I
they
love that.
ever
That's how
leave?
good that cocaine
Have they
was.
been here this whole time?
Yeah, that's how good that cocaine was.
That's
You
good
know,
shit.
most people go to Bible camp in the summer. They go to ninja.
Ninja camp.
See,
Yeah.
these guys are getting ready to storm Area 51. They're prepared like crazy.
There's the comment of the night right there.
That's right. What will they find in there? Miami Connection 2.
Oh shit! They're gonna save Jimmy Hoffa.
Hey,
Hey,
I
don't
want
come
that.
home, ninjas.
I want that to start trending on Twitter right now. Hashtag give us the sequel. We want the Snyder cut of Miami Connection.
Damn. Yes.
Where's the Snyder cut of Miami Connection? God damn it. I'm tweeting that right now.
Oh my
Tagging all
God.
y'all in that on Twitter right now. I want the Snyder cut of fucking Miami Connection right now. This is some bullshit. And the sequel, I know you're all hiding it.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, there's a sequel.
Getting food.
Where's the pizza at? Damn it.
What are they eating?
I'm
I
wondering
can't
how
eat
much the
pizza.
Ninja Turtles stole from this movie.
I got
Oh my
punched in
God.
the face, bro.
Luke Kane has gotten old.
Luke Kang.
He does look like
Get
this
some
Nick Raleigh
pasta.
show.
Pasta would be delicious right now.
They like the sauce.
Where's my
Don't say you
Szechuan
like the
sauce?
good sauce.
like the sauce.
You don't know what I put in that sauce.
Yeah.
Morty,
You know what
where's
you put in that sauce, you dirty pervert.
Yet another movie.
Let's get that other guitar
All
player.
right, ladies and gentlemen, not Pat Benatar.
Oh, I was promised Pat Benatar, man.
we are young, heartache to heartache, we stand.
Is it the drummer? Is the drummer the other guitar player?
No.
Or maybe the other
The
band?
drummer is not the other musician.
Dang it.
The microphone is the other musician.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So wait, the singer is one, and then the other one, and we're still looking for?
Yep.
Okay.
Dragon Down.
People?
Man, it's another music video. It's like MTV the movie.
Back when MTV actually had music.
Oh yeah.
Goonies are good enough.
I'm pretty sure that she shops for her clothes at Cougars Plus.
That's
Her
what's that.
shoulders aren't big enough. Her shoulder
got me
pads
at
aren't big enough.
Cute, but she's
Yeah.
not sexy at all.
Nah, that's the Jane Seymour line from Kmart, man. We know that.
Oh, Queen Medicine Woman. All right.
Yeah. She's still fine. I don't care how old she is. Dr.
Yeah,
Quinn,
still fine.
she is. She's like 70 years old. She's still gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right, there was Chevy Chase
Definitely one
again.
of my favorite Bond girls was Live and Let Die.
Mm.
Woo. Okay, you're way too excited, brother. Calm down. You way too excited.
It's that mustache, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
In the 80s, you didn't dance. You just had to sway your hips left and right and just clap.
I don't want to tell anybody. I just wanted to figure out.
Oh,
It's the Asian guy.
hey, look, that's Data from the Goonies.
It's definitely not Asian.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Asian guy is just all over the
He really
place.
fell on hard times after Temple of Doom and Goonies.
Look,
She is so
That's
bored.
what I'm saying.
She is so bored.
Hey, Strick shoes, Rook.
Seriously, no one's dancing. They're just clapping. Is this what the 80s
Hey,
was?
no
It was
one's
like a giant
not
church?
holding their goddamn phones up.
They're all yoked out, man. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah,
This drives me
it's
nuts.
all
Full of power.
This is cool.
Don't tell my
Oh,
heart,
oh.
my achy breaky heart.
Oh.
Don't make it understand. Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty. Hello, darling.
Don't you dare!
No long time.
God damn it. Pete.
They're
God damn
looking
it.
at Conway Twitty.
You couldn't let us go more than 20 minutes without the Conway 20, could you?
Nope.
Nope.
You'll have a couple more breaks tonight.
What the fuck?
Etep and Conway Twitty cutaways are like a package deal.
Yup.
I knew what I was getting into when I rated them up.
Alright, viewers, which one do you think we're going to get more of tonight? Music videos in this series or Pete's Conway 20 jokes? Place your bets now.
Gangbangers sitting in the car doing them. A lot of
The winner gets a Captain Marvel Blu-ray.
Oh, God.
No.
They're already selling those at the bodega and the
Like that
checkout
Tim
line
guys.
for a quarter.
They're all...
That's not
Kind of look like Emilio
a
Estevez, the guy in the driver's seat.
The 80 cents are coming again. Some shit's about to go down.
Oh, I saw that.
Naked.
He could not get in there.
Yep.
Trying to act
Crawl in.
cool. You are not... Wait a minute.
Everyone does a
Asian
backflip
guy
in the car.
drive?
Yeah.
He gets in the car. They're all getting in the car. He's like, come on, my ninjas. Dude, one turns out, what the fuck did you just say? He's like, I said ninjas.
Master, my ninja.
You
I
can
said
tell it's
ninja.
just in Orlando or Miami either, because if you even stood still long enough, somebody would try to take you. They're just going to leave the car with the top down all night? I don't think so.
Oh, at least they ain't got motorcycles. Everyone's using cars.
Right.
Where's
Now they got
everyone
Jeeps
else?
and
Don't they get pulled over for riding like that? I mean, you can't just sit up there. You're not buckled in.
For riding dirty?
Yeah.
yep.
Hey, Don Johnson's
Bro,
too
it's
busy
the
selling
80s.
another
Nobody
day.
cares.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Warriors,
Ladies and
come
gentlemen,
out and
my story.
play.
1986.
No, man, that's the Warriors JV team.
Right.
These guys got cut.
Mhm.
Yep. They're the orphans.
Did you see they had rope lights in that goddamn car? They were hanging down off the goddamn inside the windshield of that convertible.
Billy
Yep.
Joel is pissed.
Look at
No, it's just like a reflection.
Okay, I was like, because I could see some cheesy shit like that happening, but
I know you do that, so that's okay.
First of all, they're not scared of you guys, okay? They're letting the Asian guy
Are
drive
we
the
too early
car.
for Mardi
Well,
Gras?
we might as well do something.
why'd they let the Asian guy drive? He drove in the left lane with his right blinker on for 20 miles.
The guy's from Korea. What do you expect?
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no, not the car. You monster.
Nope.
You
Yeah,
Right
don't
there,
son of a
Lar. Come on
bitch.
now.
You remember that, huh?
Would you yell in front of two carfuls of angry white men and angry other men?
He's just like, what?
What the fuck happened to his eyebrows?
Oh, shoot. I noticed that now. He don't have any.
He looks like a...
He
Jesus.
burned him off.
Oh, my God.
I singed them off, you fucker. Oh, my what? Not funny.
Like Chinese Emilio Estevez.
Wait, does that make it screw to my
Ready to rumble? Hey Pete, the sharks! Sharks!
We can't rumble with these greasy sharks
The
without 20
Jets.
years without 20 years of jazz and 10 years of tap.
Yep. Jets!
Ooh, they're so threatening. They're just sitting there waving their hands. I'm so terrified.
Oh, shampoo.
Oh, God. Why?
Come on now,
Oh,
fight
man.
back.
Tasting good
Oh,
beer.
Jesus. He pulled Freddie Mercury. Careful, he's got AIDS.
Smells like
Oh!
Let's do
He
this.
kicked that guy in the neck, yo.
Did you see Freddie Mercury got kicked by his old man, booted him
Yes.
inside the head? Look at,
That
wait.
cat kicked that dude in the neck.
It's just-
Oh!
no.
Eat your heart out, of course.
I mean, this was pre-bullet time, so
Quick, everybody attack one at a time. Slowly.
Quick, all
He
30
just
of them
punched
run
that guy
away
and
from
ran
each
away.
side.
Now they're all just running for it. Fucking just run.
Little,
Wait a minute. We made a joke. Is this the Warriors right now?
The sequel. Warriors.
cardio, we kick more ass.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he did that move already.
And people will be talking about the raid, man. They did it first. They were ahead of their time.
Yep.
Miami connection was where it's at. Ooh. Of course, they're gonna focus on the one Asian guy. He's probably the only one that really can't fight.
I believe that guy could like kick some butt, like for real.
Well, you can throw more kicks than me. Making free Mercury.
He tried to make that other man fillet him.
Yep. His special power is to give AIDS. He's like he shoots AIDS out of his hand.
Yep.
Oh my
You have
God.
AIDS. You have AIDS.
He's
You
got
have AIDS.
He's got tearaway gym pants on with no underwear. He just shoots AIDS.
Oh,
He's an AIDS cannon.
Fellas, I think we're looking at the future Shang-Chi right
that
now.
headbutt didn't even connect.
Okay, this dude couldn't even beat the bar owner. He's gonna beat the little Asian guy.
Yep.
No one beats the little Asian guy in an 80s movie except for
Come on,
another
my
Asian.
friend.
And yes, these guys all live together in the same house.
Because why not, right?
Hey, you know, it was the 80s.
Yeah, I was what.
At least he's patriotic.
Get the
How you like
fuck
that?
out of here.
That's for you, ladies. Are you enjoying it, Monica?
Wait,
She's gonna yell at me for this.
We got that soul glow in.
I was just gonna say Soul Glow.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, this is this is like the drama high
Look at that
point,
small
isn't it?
TV.
Oh no,
Adam.
this is where he finds the letter. This is when he's the one he's reading in the goddamn.
We want to get some quiet so people can hear how crazy this is.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, this is Oscar calendar.
Right here.
Why don't you zip your pants?
He got rejected from NASA.
Somebody put their dirty feet on top of his couch.
Yep.
Fuck your couch.
Hold that thought about dirty feet. We'll come back to that.
Oh no.
Oh God.
He looks like he's the dad.
We are all orpids.
Orpids.
Orpids. What are orpids?
Orpids, the motion picture.
We are
You
all
joke, that sounds like
orpids.
a good movie.
We are Groot.
What the fuck is he crying?
Wait.
Look,
Father's Black American. She gave me this picture when she was real sick.
What? I was only 9 years old. We never saw him again.
Dude, Black Dynamite totally ripped this scene off with
I
the
feel
Chinese
like-
kid.
I feel like after everything he says, I should be going. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Wait.
Did we just...
What's the saxophone at?
Get some of that BBC
You're
music
hard
playing in the
out,
background.
What the fuck?
meanwhile, another movie.
Well, after that depressing story about your father, let's
Now-
talk to something
Hey,
fun
what
like
the
hot chicks.
That was getting too heavy. It's time for it to go.
Hot
Get
The
the-
glasses.
You gotta bring the
Lighten
boobs
up
back.
Georgia Beach after that heavy scene. You think that was too much for
Oh my God, someone called the cops so they stole her ass.
He at these dudes, man.
Oh, God.
Gay ass shit.
Again.
Recovered from that real quick.
Together on the beach.
He recovered from him with his dad real quick. Good for him.
I was gonna say he bounced back from that heartache.
He did, man.
Well, I mean, it is the next day.
Check out the ass on that cop.
Yeah, anybody would be hurt though.
Saw the
Oh,
ass
look
on the
at
top.
He wants to be the best with his dad. It's already in the heart of him.
I don't want to do that.
Hey,
Hey,
Adam,
lady.
He's going to a toga. Oh, Freddie Mercury.
He's like, hey, baby, you want some
Hey, Adam,
AIDS?
when
I'll
you
give you
got
some
this
AIDS.
CD, did it come with the soundtrack on it?
If you buy the movie, yeah, it comes with the soundtrack.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, if I buy it, what part of it
Here,
throw
here,
away.
to that. That's how you get a woman.
Now it's like out of print.
Yes, that's how you get a woman. You look at Freddie Mercury's moves like that.
He's
Oh, I
standing.
love that
Freddie
soundtrack.
Mercury tried to flex on him.
Totally
He's
buy
like, do you see him try to? He's like the gun show, baby. He's like,
Yeah.
AIDS fever,
Ooh, panel
AIDS
truck.
fever,
Yeah.
AIDS fever, yeah.
it. In the raw.
Repent in the wrong. Does that mean repent naked?
What does that even
Yep.
mean?
Some of these ladies can repent wrong.
He's like, repent,
Look
I'm
at him.
wrong.
Looks like a duck.
He's like, what
Well,
up,
I'll give
girl?
you some AIDS, girl.
Oh, hey, girl, I'm Freddie
She got
Mercury.
AIDS now.
They all got AIDS. They touched it.
Yep.
AIDS, man.
Wham, 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 wham.
You got AIDS.
Wait, excuse me, cue the music. You've got AIDS, not HIV, but full-blown AIDS. I wish it was something less serious. This has got him in an ankle lock like Kurt
Like,
Angle.
you gotta pull him, like, dude, get your ass up.
Is he trying to help him or make him tap
Only
out?
could you get
Right?
away with that. Nowadays, you just get arrested.
Hey,
Yeah.
the tide's coming in.
Oh, I love
All your stuff might be wet, guys.
Tide's coming in, guys.
I don't think they care.
Okay.
Look at those little perverted birds trying to watch.
Meanwhile, at the goon
Where-
gym,
Even the chicks
What
have
is this
dangly
guy?
earrings.
That machine looks more like a sex one than some sort of
Yeah.
workout machine.
Or Street Fighter.
Does this guy really wear a leather hat when he trains?
Yeah, I can see you do. I want you to do that Pete wear a leather hat when you train.
No,
Oh, but I'm gonna get one.
you gotta wear it.
You
We
need
got
to do
beat
that.
up, but we're gonna walk in like we're
It's
bad.
time to join the Foot
doctor
Clan.
sucks, guys.
That's the
Foot
shredder. Record
Oh,
your assistance.
put your shirt on.
That is
That's the
a
real villain. That's
that
the
guy-
main villain.
that guy looks like a
That boy,
look at this dude
that
looks
boy
like
is too big to have a shirt off.
Even they're making fun of it.
he
That's
looks
the
like
main villain, man.
he looks like
You
a
guys
tube
sure
of
it's the
busted
right movie?
biscuits.
Left out the
Jabba the Hutt.
Looking like a...
Meat for the Hut.
Look at him, man. Motherfucking what is them? Them the you know
Look at
the
David
biscuits.
staying next to him with his little pimp cane.
Oh, sign of respect. We take the glasses off. The boss comes in.
That's your boss.
Yeah,
Hey, wait,
afterwards.
Is
Have
it,
you
is
noticed he changes earrings every time? He's always got a different earring on.
He's
dude?
got another fishing
Yo,
gear.
he looks like
Yep.
Alex from Die Hard.
Ah, thank you, Alex. Thank you. I was like, that's the motherfucker from Die Hard that was doing all that blow.
Oh my God! Now we know why Hans Gruber wanted Takatomi Tower.
Yep.
Damn it, Ellis!
I don't know about you, but doesn't that guy's hair look a little fake?
Which one?
Which one?
That beardy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Dirty-
does look like too
You
bad.
could have a little Shatner rug.
Now at the university.
University of Central
Oh, here we
Florida, where we going to train like
All
ninjas.
right, there's some
You
dirty,
got dirty
for
feet.
you.
Wax on, wax off.
Don't you put your dirty feet on Charlie Murphy's couch.
Fuck your,
Damn.
fuck your couch.
Don't you do it.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You just spit it.
I no longer take any shit from anyone.
He's preparing for the Street Fighter tournament. He's
I
heard there's like a weird sumo wrestler and some weird green guy that shoots electricity. He's
Right? He's got to prepare.
yeah.
I am only Asian man in
He's for
movie.
real.
He should be a DLC for Mortal Kombat now.
Oh, look at his feet, man. His feet was so dirty right now. His feet next time he kicked.
His feet are so dirty. This is a Quentin Tarantino movie all of a sudden.
Oh, God.
Fuck his feet.
Best comment.
I've not recovered from that.
Oh yeah, I got you guys good with that one.
Orpids.
Yeah, did you see that? Save the Orpids, baby. Save the Orpids.
Sorry if I don't right away. This movie distracts me so much.
Thank you, Monica. What is with Adam picking the movies with the dirty feet?
Yeah. Makes me laugh just
Maybe-
watching the reactions.
Maybe Adam got a foot fetish.
Hey, no
We're not
judgment.
king shaming.
No judgment.
We're not king shaming. He's about to beat the white off this white boy.
Did you see him do that? I kick your face, dirty feet finish. Hiya!
Boy, I'm about to smack the pigment right out at you.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
hit my head way too many times.
Look.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Look, it was that technique, man. It's like invisible hit, okay? It looks like it does Mickey, but
Oh,
Oh.
no. Yo, if that guy had a brain, he'd be dead.
Who the fuck choreographed this fight? Helen Keller?
K. Kim, the director.
She did a better job than Rhea Johnson did.
Yeah.
oh my
Suck on my
god.
fist, boy.
This movie has fisting in it. God damn, man. You know how to pick them, man.
Fuck?
You know how to
You know,
pick them.
this motherfucker right here. Hey, Forrest Gump here. You know who that is? That's Michael fucking Phelps. Look at it.
Yep.
That's Michael Phelps.
Ah, Michael Phelps.
Sorry, bro. I was just hitting. I got a knife, man. I was just hitting the ball.
I'm
I
gonna
was
come
gonna
at you with a knife, sucker.
make a sandwich, but I figured I'd come attack you, bro.
He beat
Now I'm
you.
gonna make
That
a
makes him
sandwich.
your daddy now.
Here's your knife. Hand me
Yeah.
again this time.
You try again. You dumbass.
Oh. Hit the quick time button.
Oh my god.
Come on, white boy, let's get it.
He was only a foot off with that kick.
Good.
Okay,
But
just
the,
like
but the
stabbing
wind
it.
that created from that kick, man, that's a
What
hurt.
is this?
David Goliath. Oops. Smell my feet. Smell my feet. Oh my god. The burger.
That was like a Zohan smell it. Now take it.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a tough guy myself, but if somebody comes at me with some dirty feet to my face, I will give up quickly and concede the match.
Yep.
I'm
No,
gonna
no.
smack the throat right off your
Smell
face.
it. Right here.
I got your
Timestamp
notes.
it. Give us a timestamp, Adam.
You got a foot fetish. That means that was seen for you, folks.
You know Monica
timestamp is
threw up, right?
39:27.
You know Monica just threw up, right?
I can see that.
I can see that. We're
She
sorry,
said she got
Monica.
foot phobia.
She said she had a foot phobia.
Oh,
Oh.
God. Sorry, Monica. I should have warned
Well,
you.
we better start sending pictures of feet now.
Uh-huh.
Hit that brick, son.
He accidentally
Hoover.
he accidentally hits it
Look,
down.
Pepsi's in on this shit too. Getting their advertisement in.
Oh,
After-
Look, man, this is Miami Connection, the biggest event of the year. Everybody wants in, okay?
Right?
Everybody wants in on this right
I don't know
now.
what they want.
Except maybe Dr. Scholes. But still.
That cat got a unibrow.
Man, Alex, you got me.
Yep.
He got a unibrow, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Shave that thing, homie.
Who sponsored this movie? Dr. Scholes and Keds.
Should we like order a Ninja Turtle?
I feel like ordering a pizza now.
Me too,
I
man. I
can go
want
for
some
some
pizza.
pizza. Actually, I can go for some pig's feet.
Oh, ugh.
Some pig's feet.
Hey,
I want some of that cheese.
hey,
I like me
every
pig
time I come to the kitchen, you in the kitchen in the goddamn refrigerator.
That's right.
Eat up all the food, all the chicken,
Oh my
all
God,
the
this-
hog maw.
all the pig feet.
Yeah, put some water in that damn shit.
Yeah.
Long.
Hey, I got cereal. You ain't got milk. Better put some water on that damn shit.
Yeah, man. We did it back in the day. Get some water on it. It's just as good.
Absolutely, I've had to do it before. I was like, I poured this whole fucking bowl. I ain't wasting it.
That's the essence of life right there, water. You too good for water in your cereal? Mm-mm. I ain't with that posh life, man. You must be rich doing that.
Yeah.
Must be rich if you
Yeah,
turn
that
down water.
Chinese cat, his head looks like a penis.
It does. Without some eyebrows, it really does. He's a literal dickhead.
You know what? I think
What a freak! Guy
I
looks
think-
like a penis, talking penis.
I think Unibrow here is Nick Kroll's dad. Motherfucker looks like if you put glasses on him and trim that unibrow, that's Nick Kroll right there, man.
Yeah.
All duck face and everything.
He's been eating too many fists.
This motherfucker, look, he's just
like, as long as you embrace the spirit of the ninja, you can do anything.
He does have. I didn't think.
He got close feet. Look at him.
Yeah, he does. Isn't
He
that?
might be like 40 years
He
old.
got the shit slide at him so many times. That's why.
Yeah, look at his eyes.
Yep. He's like 100 years old, actually. Just.
My name is a Genghis Khan. I river for century.
All right. Oh God. Some of these outfits in here are just blot of.
Budweiser.
Is that fucking John Sally in the middle? Is that a
You're like,
young
let me
John
get some of your
Sally?
food. I want some of your food.
Kawaii.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you gotta come here.
Oh my god.
Like, put the fucking pants on.
Holy shit! Excuse me, your neck is hanging out, sir.
No pants, no service. Get on
Put the
out.
pants on, man.
Hey, you can't walk in here with your dick out. This is not the golf course.
So about the ninjas.
she got the package.
Yo.
No, that's not
Oi.
cool.
Oh,
Oh,
You have a male camel toe. I don't know what the fuck your problem
somewhere
is. Hi.
Barry Bostwick's like, see, I'm not so bad now, bitches.
oh my God. Is that George? Is that Michael Cera? It looks like Michael Cera with the white man fro.
Like, oh no, our favorite place of eating is under attack.
I
Never
just
mind.
kicked the shit out
Way
of
to go,
Kenny.
Yeah,
guys.
see, look, Disney getting in on the action, getting the advertising.
Oh no, Disney did not buy my
Oh,
connection.
80s
Damn
fashion.
it. Now it's making sense now.
That don't make sense. Disney bought it.
Oh
Damn.
no!
Right? Disney Miami Connection.
If Disney sees this, they're gonna copyright strike Miami
Hold
Connection.
up. Now this ain't all bad, fellas. We might get George Michael here at Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm just saying, I can order it right now.
Right?
Alex.
You go on the quest to find the black guy's dad. Oh, that's wrong.
That's
Karate
where they
here,
punch.
taekwondo there.
Right there, right
Now they're
there.
putting ninja in their show.
It's okay, everyone. I'm black. I can say that. I can say that.
No,
You-
not
Why?
Okay, this is a Quentin Tarantino film.
Why is this? This is a
What goes
Tarantino
his
movie.
nose?
Why?
Seriously, Adam, what is with you in the feet movies?
Oh my god! It meant you was happy about it.
Oh, God.
He's like, yes, I grabbed my nose, bitch, grab it hard.
God.
Oh, it hurts.
He's trying
Put
to
your big
knock
toe in
your
my
nose.
nose hole.
Hey.
Put your big
Let that other
put your big
band
toe in my
be
nose
someone
hole.
who can grab
Oh my god!
somebody else's
why?
nose with their feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
Let's
Mike
get the nose
all the
dance.
bats,
Maybe
right?
then they would have kept their jobs.
Put some goddamn socks on, you crazy freak.
And the sad thing
That's
is,
what
we
it
don't
is.
get to see what the other band sounds like. So it's like, well, okay,
Oh.
well, you guys probably really did suck. You know, these guys are pretty cool. I think it probably sounded like Billy Joel. They were a Billy Joel cover band.
The only Billy Joel cover band with Michael Phelps, Freddie Mercury, Tito Jackson,
big shot,
Luke
Jackie
Chan,
Chan.
Jackie Chan.
You see that same machine again?
Back
That
at the
motherfucker-
Goon
Yeah,
Gym, we
dude.
didn't even afford to
that
keep the
chick's
lights
working the
on.
peg deck.
Look, first of all, she needs to be on the ab cruncher. Okay?
These guys all crunch it after hours. With their lights on.
Where's the guy with the leather hat?
Pete, I think you need to check on Monica. I think all the feet might be giving her a heart attack, man.
She's not watching it.
She's not watching the movie.
I'm thinking we film the scene, and the guy says, "I don't care if you film the scene, but don't turn the fucking lights on. I can't afford it."
God damn you, Alice. God damn you. Trying to steal John McClane's wife.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Before he got cleaned up.
a little mole wine.
Yeah, what is with Alice always trying to take someone's girl?
Well, here's the thing. You know, to be honest, it's just the same girl. It's not like he's taking everybody's girl.
It's like he's saying, "Yeah, no one Frenches you except for me."
Yep.
Get back here. No need. Yes. No need. I've read Harvey Weinstein's book.
Hey, look, I got this place out in California I work. It's at this big fucking plaza called Nakatomi. I got an office out there. You could come out there and do coke off my desk and blow me. Maybe get shot in the face. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. But want to do the blow maybe?
This is like the worst gang ever. I don't want to be in this gang. I don't get any guns. I'd sit in shitty cars all day and wait for things to happen.
Yeah, I can't see these guys as intimidating.
Hey, look, it's Morgan from The Walking Dead.
Oh, business is about to pick up, fellas.
This guy's
head not healed?
Has he not changed his bandage? That's not hygienic. He's gonna get
infection. Maybe Rising Sun headband.
Yeah, maybe it's a Japan headband.
He's a
he really likes Japan.
So
he's the first otaku.
Michael Phelps is about to fuck some shit up, yo.
Yep, him and Jackie Chan.
Yep.
Him and Ellen P are gonna have some words, Alex. About an otaku.
Changing Asian man's radio ever.
No.
Let me hit them train tracks wide open.
He's like, I'm the East Coast otaku, bitch.
I got my feet up in the
Y'all
window,
have to fight it
son.
out.
Yep.
What is with this guy in the feet?
God damn it.
At least got shoes on.
Yeah.
Small victories.
Small victories. If I see that motherfucker grab somebody's nose while they're driving with his foot, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
No, he's not
No, we're gonna
about it.
This ain't funny. I'm driving.
No, we're gonna give it an
He's gonna
Oscar.
steer the car with his feet.
Oh, they got their fingerless gloves on.
Fingerless
Hell
They about to
yeah.
do some business.
Oh, you have to go down.
Fingerless gloves.
You knew shit was going down when the fingerless gloves came out.
So how is this related to
He
the
got
plot?
that goat skin. He got the goat skin. Oh, no.
Seriously?
He can't afford you,
What's he about to hit the car for?
Oh man, they got away.
Very,
I feel like
very
we get the hell out of here.
Okay, circling back. We got no chance, guys.
And
Right, just run right through them. Run right through them.
Just
These
run them
suckers.
over, for Christ's sake.
I know.
Yeah, right.
tank. Yeah.
They drove right into our trap. Haha.
That dude
Oh,
got
what do we do?
more.
He's as high
He
as
got more hair on his chest than he
Michael.
does on his face.
Oh,
Michael Phelps is high as fuck. He didn't know what to do.
Like, would these guys even be remotely threatened by these? Just like, we kicked your ass last time. We'll do it again if you really want.
There's like,
Hasn't it been like twice now?
yep.
And here we
Michael
go.
Oh, let's do it again. They're the Kylo Rens of the 80s. Just get beat up every time.
After Rose going
quick,
down.
let's not bum rush them. Go
Did you
one
see-
by
did you
one.
see-
That way
Yeah,
we'll
one
beat them.
individual.
Run, Michael Phelps, run, run. You can't beat that big bastard.
He's trying to
Kick
jump
that
over
bad
there.
boy.
He kicked him in his
Oh, here
chin.
comes Street.
Oh,
Street Fighter.
no, that ain't right.
Oh,
This is
Axel
the guy with the
Rose.
leather hat.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. We got pointed sticks.
No, Peter, the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades.
See, y'all keep fucking around. The Asian guy gonna take his shoes off. It's gonna
Yep.
be serious.
I assure you. He says, "Who wants the agony of defeat?" Here it
I'm
comes.
like, don't make me grab your nose.
Eat that dirt, sucker. Eat that dirt.
I missed it.
Time to play with your nose.
Oh,
Run, little man, run.
this mode of attack is to run and yell and not
Okay,
hit anything. Works for me every time.
Got it, man. Foolproof. Oh,
This looks like
he did it.
this guy's
Oh, I
like
thought
fucking
that
out
was
here.
Axel Rose.
and right there is the smartest villain in the whole movie.
He
look,
tried
it's
to hide
Ryan
behind a
Johnson.
goddamn. Look at him.
Look at Axel Rose hiding like
He's
a
like, damn, I
girl.
should have just stayed in dance
He was
class.
so full of dirt at him first.
He's like pocket saying, shy.
Oh,
Come on, dude.
come on, David
Come on,
Spade.
Rose.
Get him,
Gee, when he's getting ready to fight right there, that's Pete.
Oh, Joe Dirt got this. Come on.
Joe Dirt like, oh, motherfucker.
He just
Nope.
collapsed his rib cage.
One
No Joe Dirt
week.
3 after that.
Come on, Sharks, let's do this, Sharks.
He says, "Let's go." They're all fucking dead.
Right.
Wait, there are cops in this world?
Until now.
I didn't think this cinematic universe had police.
Right.
This is the
Look
MCU.
at banger cars here. Wow.
The MCU, right? The Miami Connection universe.
Yeah, it's like no one can go to Poplar downtown,
It's the
but
better
they're in
one
this
right now.
abandoned railroad yard, and someone calls the cops.
Alex, I agree with you. This is the best MCU in 2019.
It is. Oh, no, how much you want to bet these cops are just there for the one black guy?
That's racist.
Like there was a report of a black man around here.
And you know the thing was everybody else was fighting. He was sitting in the car reading a letter, doing a Sudoku puzzle, and he's the one that got arrested. Ain't that
Shut up, guys. You're late. Yes, point the gun at the other cop.
How dare you pull us away from Dunkin' Donuts? These bastards.
Wait, looks like we missed it.
Sorry. Hey, we work for the same department, but we have different uniforms. Sorry, Ted. Forgot to tell you we were wearing tan today.
Here you go. Back to the ascot ninjas.
There we go. The ace of spades. The ace of spades.
There it is.
Get your motor running.
One of them just yells "Wild Hogs."
Wild Hogs, baby.
Yeah, these guys are not good enough to be minded by
ones of other
I'm just saying, if y'all ride a bunch of motorcycles,
He just shook his hair in the wind.
I told you, motherfuckers. He's the Asian Liberace.
Yo, he trying to get that.
Are they
trying to get
right?
hair right.
Dude, were them two guys riding nut to butt? What the fuck?
Oh, you never ride.
It's not gay. It's not gay if there's a gas can.
For our Spanish-speaking viewers out there, fucking pinche Americans. Americans.
LMP is
Oh my
here to burn
God.
right now.
Yep.
I just realized something. What if that's just Elvis having cosmetic surgery to look Asian?
Yeah.
Is he the king?
Great teeth on these ladies, man. Great.
No, he did like James Bond and had that surgery to look Asian.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I feel
All right,
sad.
YouTube.
Right?
That guy's not even. That guy wasn't even in the movie. He just ran up and literally grabbed that actress's head.
Right.
Whatever.
Wouldn't you?
Showing off his brown eye.
I
And this
guarantee you that's not supposed to be the movie.
This is what happens when you have somebody of my editing abilities, your editor on a movie.
You get genius, you get gold.
Hey, did you remember to take that scene out where Harry fell over the motorcycle? Yeah, I did it. Well, I think nobody will ever see this.
Maybe in the universe, the guy with the ascot would have been the first one to get beat up in this situation.
Yep.
Nah, he's a king though.
Yep. I think he's a little bit of an Elvis fan myself.
Is that Uncle Si from Duck Dynasty right there?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Back in his bad days, his bad boy days.
I accidentally just rewound the movie
Check
to the
out this
very
one,
beginning with the timestamp.
I have nightmares about these teeth.
Hang on. 54 minutes, 38 seconds. 39, 40, 41.
Got it.
Damn it, Pete! You had one job.
One job. It's to edit this damn movie.
I did not realize that my computer was a touchscreen. Is that bad?
My computer is 12 years old and it's still holding up better right now.
I didn't know mine was a touchscreen, and for some reason I'm pointing like you can see me pointing at my fucking screen.
His guys are just like, even though you're a nip, you're a pretty cool guy for a nip.
Of course, LMP's got to bring up the gay community.
Yep.
Does he represent them in the furry community and the hentai community?
Man, he got something.
He's branching out. He's branching out, man.
He represents August Ames.
Meanwhile, at the STD convention.
Can you spare some change for an old buccaneer?
Damn kid ass.
Those are just sad.
Oh, 4 pairs of boobs.
Those look like sad pancakes.
Look, Pete, if our choice is saggy boobs or stinky feet, I'm going with saggy boobs, okay?
What the fuck? Is that how this guy gets laid?
And scene.
Hey, as long as he's getting laid, you know.
He's like, I've done so much blow, I literally have no
Meanwhile,
part.
I'm just sitting here reading books in the dark. I don't know what's on the pages. But
He's writing 50 Shades of Grey.
He's got good night vision.
He's just reading a little bit of Twilight fanfic.
Mm-hmm.
Before it even existed.
It was always there. They just kept it in it.
Wait, so nowadays Twilight fanfic is Batman fucking one of Charlie's angels.
Oh.
Let's let that sink in. Let that
Why
sink
think
in,
Kim
boys.
is feeling bad? It's been about
Actually, I would say Batman.
Oh,
Snow White.
shit.
What's that, Alex?
I said, I would say Batman fucking Snow White.
Yep.
She was so awful in that movie, they got rid of her for the sequel to Snow White. How do you get rid of Snow White in the sequel to Snow White? How does that even work? Well, you're so bad, we gotta get rid of you. But I'm the title character. Yeah. That's Charlize Theron.
All right, here we go.
Milk does a body good.
Look, see, they can afford milk.
I had a roommate in the 90s. None of this shit happened. Ever. All right?
Maybe you just wanted the right parties at him.
Stole my beer. All right?
We just feeding them grapes.
Yeah,
Like you just weren't that close. That's all it was. Pete, when we all meet up, just promise that we're gonna feed each other grapes at one point.
we will. I'm gonna.
My last roommate experience, we weren't feeding each other grapes. We were like taking shots of whiskey.
Yep, that's it.
But were they body shots?
Is he pouring milk in the beer mug?
That's right. That's how real men drink milk.
How the fuck
Next time you go to a bar, you get milk in a
If
beer.
you use the last roll of toilet paper, I'll leave something naughty in your bed while you're sleeping.
Do they go to the same classes?
Yeah, now we're all wearing college gear.
Look, man, it's the 80s. Every friend
These guys can't be apart for more than a minute in this movie.
Like, do they have jobs? They got money?
We know you guys.
Hey, you
guys help save the center.
You're Michael Phelps. You're Michael Phelps.
Ladybug.
You're just some random white guy who hangs out with them.
Meanwhile, the gang that waits in cars.
You think they'd smoke cigarettes at least or something to pass the time?
This is the worst gang ever.
I'm telling you, that guy's Walter from the Big Lebowski.
He is. That's Walter Sobchak, the younger years.
Before.
You're out of your
When he first got back from Nam. When he first got back from Nam, he was in Florida.
Oh, no, I wanted to drive.
You're like, no, dude, you're Asian. You're not driving. You're not driving.
Like the last time you drive, we ended up in a gang war.
Hey, finally jumped in the car.
That dude looks like Patrick Swayze with the sunglasses.
Both feet in there at the same time.
Freddie Mercury's driving.
Oh shit! Watch, they're gonna catch AIDS.
Freddie Mercury's driving out. Don't stop.
Like they just like watching these guys while they're at school and shit. They got nothing better to do.
Yeah, he just gave the car AIDS.
They
That's why they filed out. They're like, get the hell out of here.
Drive around the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you've never done that. Drive around the parking lot.
They gotta claim their dominance.
Parking lot.
They want a better parking spot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, they're gonna jump Freddy.
Uh-oh. Bad news, boys. You've all got AIDS.
He could have ran away in those few seconds. He had plenty of time to run away.
Oh no!
Get in the car.
Afterwards, like he doing something.
And they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'll be
Fly.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
Backseat Corey Feldman.
Hey, he's got a license to drive. Ooh,
Right.
there's a reference. There's a reference for Corey Haim.
Corey Feldman.
Because why get a BMW when I got a Mercedes?
You just got kidnapped by the worst gang ever. You kind of should after that.
You should feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, you should feel bad about yourself.
Like, really, really bad.
It took 6 of you to
Don't look
kidnap.
at my retro Bodine belt.
Oh, someone's got AIDS, all that blood.
I was gonna say
Yep.
it took 6 of you to kidnap a fucking a dude that wears assless chaps and has AIDS, and Axl Rose was in on it. Now they're doing a victory dance. What the fuck? Does he have a
that stupid floss?
Laugh when they're doing this. Dun, 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 dun.
That dude actually has a Pink Floyd hat on.
Okay, first of all, he does not deserve the Pink Floyd hat. That is just disgusting and disgraceful.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
But you do not deserve that hat, good sir.
He's talking about. He's like, she's got a nice form. He's like, shut the fuck up, Donnie.
So that's Donnie in his younger years. He was wearing Pink Floyd hats.
Yep.
He looks like the brother
Come
from
back to
My
our
Name is
Coon Gym
Earl.
anytime, lady.
Where do they get these? Like, do they buy these belts at Forever 21?
This is the scene that inspired from Lethal Weapon.
The
torture scene.
chain for a belt.
Yes, we shall.
This guy's got a shirt on. This is
Product
Kill 'em all.
placement.
in this movie too now.
All gangbangers drink Coors Light.
Okay. This is kill 'em all. The guy's got his ass beat every time they've gotten to a
Oh,
fight.
look, they've upgraded to kebabs now.
Hey, I had some kebabs.
Maybe
last
one day they'll get the gun.
Hey,
Now we
Freddie.
will sacrifice you to the sun god.
And
Ladies
they
and
found
gentlemen,
him.
tonight
He just
Tonight
happened
on
to
the
know
Wicker
where he
Man.
was.
At least it's not that mongoloid Nicolas Cage this time.
Hey. Nicolas Cage is a national treasure.
Right?
No. Nicolas Cage was in A National Treasure.
He is
I like that
Superman
movie.
and Ghost Rider, okay?
He should be super. I want to see the Superman.
I want to
movie.
rearrange that movie so it ends like, I am the national treasure.
That is actually
My favorite movie.
along.
Uh-oh, look out. Gonna pull
So
your
that's
feet
how
down.
it's gonna go. Nicolas Cage, like, I'm gonna steal Nicolas Cage. I'm gonna
Stealing Nicolas Cage. Like
Yep.
just like raising Arizona.
There's
Yep.
a movie that we made
Oh.
tonight, stealing Nicolas Cage.
maybe
I got
they
it
have-
right here.
Maybe they have guns
I'm writing it
instead of
down,
bees
Adam.
to stop these guys.
That's like Jackie Chan's little brother. It's like Kevin
No,
Chan.
it's not.
Oh,
It's
like
not.
Kevin
It's, it's Jackie
Oh, man,
Chan's
give
younger
me
brother.
that shit.
It's Wacky
No, it's
Chan.
Nikki. No, Nikki Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Wacky Chan.
Like
Wacky
Jackie
Chan.
Chan. That's a good one.
Like, what's
Just
oh,
clubbed him in the dick.
like, it's a good thing they knew where he was, right?
You think by now these gangs would have fucking automatic AK-47s. They still got sharp-pointed sticks and poles. And
What is this? The
kebabs.
Walking Dead?
I know, like, what happened to those Uzis from earlier?
Like, I know it's a
Right.
low-budget movie, but come on. A little bit.
Break out
Oh,
some
it's
Tech
something
9,
going on.
son. Get the choppers.
It didn't work the first 2 or 3 times. You think by now they would have upgraded to bazookas and shit.
So where are the ninjas at? My question.
Yeah. What the fuck happened to all the ninjas?
Oh, they'll be back. Yeah.
And what happened to-
Remember, they're all partying at the biker bar.
Oh yeah, that's right. It
They
was
couldn't
the.
afford-
They're motorcycle ninjas.
Oh Jesus!
That's a nice kebab you got there.
I was gonna say.
Oh!
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Oh.
So one of the
That's a
good guys
murder.
one of the good guys actually committed murder. Son
So
of a bitch.
one
Well,
Yeah.
they kidnapped Freddie Mercury, man. Come on.
Going to
That's
college in
yeah.
Miami, you have to be a murderer.
You kidnap Freddie Mercury, you're gonna get killed.
You deserve to die.
Yeah, there's no two ways about that.
You need a
Yep.
big dumb
Even
friend
God
like
doesn't
Michael
forgive kidnap Freddie Mercury.
Oh!
No, not Johnny.
That's okay. I saw Kobe God. He's
Going on
okay.
back there?
Oh,
He's straight
Yeah,
up
the
just cut
sword was
motherfuckers
sliced
now.
right through that dude.
oh,
Oh.
oh!
You know how much blood there would be?
Oh, not the beat.
Oh, yeah.
Not the beat.
That trash
Look.
can was already broken in half.
Mama just killed a man.
As long as he ain't grabbing their noses with his toe.
Oh my God! It's
I'll
the
be alright.
Beverly Hills
Down
Ninja
by
versus
the
the Modern
river.
Connection.
Down by the river.
Come on, Chris Farley, get him! Get him, Chris Farley!
Go her, Chris Farley.
Yep.
No.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he needs Chris Rock to help.
No, that didn't work the
Let's
last
try
two
this
times.
again.
Do it again. Why not?
Oh my God!
So he's adding
He's like
like
30
10
pounds.
pounds to it.
Right.
That is the most sissy run I've seen.
So far.
And the motherfucker's got a bare
Touche.
midriff shirt on too.
Attack Billy Joel.
Wait.
What do you got to say?
Is
Wait.
that one guy with a gun? He's not
I was
using
about to
it?
say, did you have a rifle? A double barrel?
He's fighting Jermaine Jackson.
I'm gonna mess you up, man.
I'll kill your ass.
No.
I got a big jacket in
See,
the car.
but Jermaine can take an ass whooping because Joe used to fuck them kids up. Them little motherfucker. He had them little motherfuckers in line. He beat the black off Michael.
Now, wait a minute. This guy, we didn't see this guy arrive with the other two guys.
Nope.
Was he waiting in that drum the whole time?
I don't know. This is the gang that likes to sit around and wait for things to happen, and then
Uh-oh.
they get their asses kicked.
No, look, man, the boss man just showed up. He whooping Tito and Jermaine's ass now. He's not even fucking playing anymore. Ellis is pissed, man. Ellis is like, I ain't getting shot in the fucking head again. Fuck you, Hans Gruber. Fuck you, Hans Gruber.
Oh, shit.
Try 2 kebabs, motherfucker.
Ellis and Jackie Chan going at it.
He's auditioning for Benny Hanna. Kebab?
What is that? Is that a Ginsu? No, it's a Sakuri. Cuts better. Yeah, but I think you'd have better luck with the other one. Or Dwight from The Office. Uh-oh.
I can't wait for that to leave Netflix.
I'm King of the Hill.
Oh,
No,
that's
I am.
gonna be a
I'm King of the Hill, motherfucker.
I'm going to cry when The Office leaves Netflix.
I gotta have to finish it.
I'm gonna have Frasier, so I'll be all right.
I've already watched the entire show over 10 times. I just can't stop watching it.
Oh,
Ellis, no.
you died a second time. I guess you could say he died hard, huh?
He's still breathing. Did y'all see his chest moving? He's still breathing.
Yeah, I saw
He's
that.
alive.
Like, he feels a disturbance in the force, that's why. It's like, Ellis is dead.
Ellis has
Don't
died.
ever interrupt a ninja while they're sleeping.
Uh-oh.
It's dangerous.
Uh-oh. So
Everybody knows about
Shadow
Ninja
Cobra
Napping.
Commander's dead.
No.
Ninja napping is serious shit.
Cobra!
It's up to him to stop Channing Tatum now. Otherwise, we're gonna get a Magic Mike 3. Nobody wants that.
Oh, God.
We can't
Was
do
there
a
a
Magic
Magic Mike 2?
Yeah.
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 Oh.
They can't do a 3 because goddamn Kevin Nash will blow his quad out trying to dance again.
Hashtag, oh my lord.
Hashtag, oh my lord.
Ninja montage part 2. Here's your ninjas, folks.
And that's-
Lord. Who
and
still
that's-
Kevin Nash
hey.
act?
And that's why you do a montage.
Yep.
Montage!
Yep.
And they call it a montage. Montage! It makes you accomplish an extremely complicated task in a short amount of time. It's a montage. Montage!
Oh, remember that move from an hour ago?
Ellis, I'm so sorry to lose you. I loved you. That's
You were
why
my friend.
he's got to
What's his
avenge
half brother? Ellis was, it was his half brother.
Why does this guy go outside with his pants unzipped? It just, oh,
I thought he was naked for a second.
it's indecent.
I was like, no.
You would think that.
My brother used to do that to his black friend. Every time he had a black shirt on, he would yell at him, tell him to put a shirt on.
Let me just leave this other mail right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did he just put the mail back in the goddamn mailbox?
12
I looked away
CDs
for
for
a
a
second.
penny?
Kinda.
Oh wait, this is the line.
My father! I found my father! Oh my god!
That line right there. That.
What would you say to that?
Hey, they're all true friends, man. They're all happy forever.
This guy's got a towel on?
Yeah. Like, damn it, dude, come up to age.
Wait a minute. Wasn't
He's just
Freddie
giving
Mercury
age
all
out.
fucked up just
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say
a
he was
minute
on
ago?
Platonic gay family.
Seriously, guys, they're called shells.
See, I believe this friendship more than the kids from the It series. I believe this friendship more.
Yeah.
Really?
These are real
These
friends.
are real friends, man.
I know, right?
Freddie Mercury's staff stuff falling off.
And then the credits rolled.
He's like, oh shit, get your dick away from me. I don't want AIDS.
You look fine, but I'm going to
Man,
dress
he is old.
Yeah. He's
Right? He's only like 60 years old. You know, he's probably as old as Lape. Him and Lape must know each other.
We went to high school together.
Right? They invented high school together.
I was gonna say, no, Lape actually helped him build the Great Wall. Yeah, there's
Yep.
the Brian Lape fact of the
We both
fact
went
of
to
the evening.
University of
Night.
Miami.
Oh, they got clothes on now.
I found my
You got
father.
Miami Vice driving.
Yo, sorry about your brother and stuff.
It's all
I'm sorry I had to beat your ass. His ass like a billion times at this
Your
point.
brother died. Bummer, huh?
I mean, all
I'm so
fairness, he
glad
is
for
dead.
you. You killed my brother, but yay.
We're all
But he
doing
was
the
an
whole
asshole.
thing.
He was an asshole. He deserved it.
He kept away from the dead.
I kind of have. Yeah, he was a cock blocker anyway. You know, fuck
Yeah,
him.
man. Alex always does.
Something like makeup sex.
Look, Michael Phelps, I'm not having sex with you after the big race. Hey, listen, Dollar Store Lori Laughlin. Seriously, little bit longer hair from the side, almost a profile of
True.
Lori Laughlin.
True. Hi, Becky.
Wait, if she brought Laughlin, that's how they got into that college.
Yes.
Because they don't look that smart.
Wait, did they like leave the house and just came back to say goodbye?
Yep.
Yep.
Like, that's okay.
Oh no.
It's okay. You have AIDS.
There's the AIDS. There's the AIDS. There's the AIDS. He doesn't discriminate.
You guys are horrible.
They're about to pull an Eiffel Tower on that girl.
What's he saluting for? Oh. Salute to
It
Gamer.
extends to the family, man. It extends to the family. That's why you got
Hey,
sleep.
have a threesome?
Yeah, he's like, so, did I give you 2 AIDS yet?
Do you want it?
There we go.
He's like,
Oh shit!
there we are.
Oh shit!
Was that, wait,
Remember,
was that Turkish?
The
Was that
sounds of our
Turkish?
motorcycles will disguise our the sound of us sneaking up on them.
they'll never hear us coming.
Biker ninjas from Mars.
Okay, so if they make that movie, then all the biker ninjas from Mars get to say is bad, like Mars Attack.
Yeah.
No,
Shut up and
Carl
take my money.
versus motorcycle.
Oh
This-
no, Ruka
they
ninjas.
I hate Miami Ninjas as much as I hate Illinois Nazis.
Oh, hello, boys. We understand you are going to see his father. Haha, not today.
Wrong.
You,
Oh,
quick, don't mess up my suit. I'm going to see my father.
Geronimo! Some other guy!
With a few black men who knows who their dad is.
oh,
Oh. Thank you very much,
I
ladies
know.
and gentlemen. Tap and die. You'll be here all week. Be sure to tip your waitresses. I don't want
He's just a little blind. Calm down.
I was gonna
Like I never got to see my father.
Jackie, my father.
knock it off.
I'm your father!
I did not tell you this before. I am your daddy.
He's old enough to be.
You just wreck your mother.
Fuck him!
That dude really got you in the face.
Michael
Fuck him
Phelps is like,
too!
he's like, hey, do you want to help me fight here, or there's like
You know?
ninjas. There's ninjas and shit.
Like, dude, there's like
Here, I'll
ninjas. If you haven't
drag you
noticed.
through this swamp.
Yeah, get
Drag
this.
him through the dirty ass water.
Yeah,
He'll be
this,
fine.
This dirty ass water will help this wound.
this bacteria will clean the infection.
It'd be full of leeches. It'll help you.
Malaria.
He brings
is
him to
good.
his dad, and his dad's like, "What were you guys doing?
Right?
It's complicated.
What were y'all involved in?"
In my country, malaria helped
It's called
stab
rock and roll,
wounds.
Dad. It's got
The
time.
wound magically closes.
I'm telling you.
He rubs his hands together like Mr. Miyagi.
His dad's gonna be
They
like,
should take
"Maybe
him
I
back
should have
to
been in
Hey.
his
Freddie
life."
Mercury because he healed up.
Yeah, what did Pete say
really
about wearing
fast.
suits, right? In this movie?
See? Motherfucker's fighting in the swamp, wearing a suit, gets stabbed and killed, trying to meet his father. That's all he wanted to do. Fucking dream was to meet his father.
Lord, you don't need it. The worst ninjas.
Really?
Ah,
Really?
yeah.
Michael Phelps.
And on that day, he became
I'm
the
mad
American
now.
ninja.
He says, come on, you ugly motherfucker.
It's okay to have a murder
Oh.
corner as long as it's cut.
Didn't I already kill you? We couldn't afford an extra in this scene.
Yep.
So let me get this straight. He has a hard time fighting Ellis.
You can only die twice, man.
Load of ninjas. Sorry, man. Fuck you.
Well,
Oh.
oh, he just pegged me.
Oh my God, Asian man with a sword. It is on, fella.
Right?
Hey,
You get
he's
an
like-
Asian and a ninja sword polymerization together.
he's
That's the Asian equivalent of getting a superstar.
Oh,
oh,
See, he gets
Like-
cut the same way, but it's okay because he's Michael
you
Phelps.
slash Michael Phelps.
yep.
Yeah, he has to survive, you know?
Oh,
Blood
Now he's got AIDS in his mouth.
He's got a girlfriend, so he gets to survive.
Pete.
The black guy is the black guy.
That's not
Look at
hygienic.
how much age are in the water.
Yeah, dude. See,
Leeches.
this is
And then, oh my God, seriously. So he's taking his suit off. He's getting smart. He doesn't want to die.
I want to say I'm from Flint, Michigan.
come on, come on. He's doing the Arnold. Come on, do it, do it, do
In
it
the
now.
chopper.
Ow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
They're not even trying to get their friend to care. They're just like literally chasing these guys down and killing them now. Total murder boner.
Is that Swamp Thing? Nope, it's an Asian with a sword.
Or dangerous.
Oh,
Right there. Take a picture. Post it. Go.
Urukamo Ninja.
Taekwondo, motherfucker!
There's 3 of us and 1 of him.
You
They
need
did.
more help.
Wu-Tang
Yep.
Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, why don't you come down to Wu-Tang Financial and diversify your portfolio and shit, motherfucker?
Yeah.
See, if this was Texas, he would have had a sword and a gun.
Oh, that's why Michael Phelps is back. He's in the water.
That
It
guy's
powers
got
him
kind
up.
of, when he runs,
That's what I'm
he's
saying,
got
this game
kind of a
sucks so much.
goofy
They never had
quality
any
to it.
guns.
Oh.
Oh.
It's all fun and games.
So this samurai cop now?
I wouldn't be mad if it was.
Oh! Give him a little tap on the shoulder.
That's a love tap.
Oh no.
Yep.
Shoulder wound going to kill me.
Yes. I die slowly from infection.
Oh, Michael
Yeah,
Phelps.
all your training, worthless.
Yep.
Yep, all that foot shit. What'd that do for you? Oh shit.
You're storm
Just
shadow.
need water to power up.
Right.
He's like, oh shit. I'm like, help. Those eyes just go, help.
Hey,
Look at his
boss.
finger.
Hey, boss. Everybody else is dead. Shut the fuck up. I'm meditating, you fucking idiot.
I
Now-
am a terrible teacher.
You have failed me for the last time.
Oh.
Apology accepted, Captain Nita.
Right?
If Darth Vader was a ninja.
Right? Well, I mean, technically he is.
So if you weren't sure that the white ninja's evil,
Oh,
now we've established it at the end of the fucking movie.
Only other Asian in movie. We have epic battle.
Our battle will be legendary.
Fa ra 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 ra.
No. Fa la 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 la. Not fa ra 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 ra. Hey, she says the duck is smiling.
The duck is
And yet still a better fight than the throne room scene in The Last Jedi.
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
At least there's no swords disappearing randomly. He just
you-
dropped his.
Did you ever
We
watch
got
that?
better actors in this.
Yeah.
He got knives.
Hey, look,
I really believe he wants to avenge his friend.
he has knives out.
Oh.
Oh god, shut up.
Little Ryan Johnson there.
Rianne Johnson.
Rianne.
Rianne
Hey.
Johnson.
Rianne.
Do not besmirch this watch party with Rianne Johnson, okay? We're having a fun time. Don't ruin it.
There goes the agony of defeat.
Ooh,
See,
finish him.
you better hope you don't take your shoes off and you're really fucked.
Oh shit!
What
Hey,
a massive
hey,
pile
y'all,
driver.
y'all are GI Joe fans. This is Quick Kick versus Storm Shadow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the goddamn dude's name. I was like, I know there was another Asian action figure in that goddamn line. It's Quick Kick.
Yeah. It ain't Snake Eyes, contrary to what people think.
No.
Snake Eyes is white.
Yep.
Wait,
It is.
Michael Phelps Snake Eyes?
No,
I've never
no.
seen him without the mask. I'm just saying.
And we've never seen Michael Phelps and Snake Eyes together.
In the same
I've never
place.
seen it. I've never seen it.
He pulls out a gun.
Oh,
Oh
He's
shit.
the Ninja Terminator.
yeah.
Finish him!
Oh.
Fatality.
Look,
Suddenly he's not Asian anymore.
I die with dishonor.
That's what you get for not
he's
wearing
holding up the
on
knife.
Labor
He's
Day.
trying to hold it. Like, okay,
Does-
so he's like, is it good? And then he lets go.
Thus died Florida's
That's why you don't wear
worst
all white.
ninja teacher.
That guy wasn't
No
even
shit.
Asian. That was the unibrowed white guy.
I can't believe these guys were smuggling cocaine.
No, they were stealing it.
You all late to the party, Michael Phelps.
I'm still looking for someone to kill.
Yeah.
Like, we're on a rampage.
killed them
It's a
already.
rampage.
The murder boner continues.
Do they have anyone left to kill?
He fucking blew his shit all over that sword as soon as he was done killing that guy.
Oh
He
yeah.
Look at that
He did.
acting. Wow.
He blew a
Such
load.
intensity.
He did.
Wow, he's still alive.
Hey, what? No, God damn it!
Feet another day.
What movie was this? Oh, it's Menace to Society when the cousin gets shot.
That could be Menace Society or Boys in the
Wait,
Hood.
Boys in the
Boys
Hood.
in the Hood. That was just, yeah.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in
Yeah.
the Hood. Ricky.
Wait, is that
This
his
is the
dad?
dad.
Wait,
This is that introduction to the dad. It's just so that he's there.
Ladies and
Right.
gentlemen, the doctor played by Mr. Larry David.
Oh, that is the dad.
No, they just making them up to make him look like his dad. They just dyed his hair.
It's the same guy.
No,
Just put a wig
Yep.
on.
Got a little frosting.
Is that Ben Vereen?
That is definitely not gray hair.
Hey,
Take
frosting.
a look.
He's got
Wait, no,
pepper
that's
hair.
LeVar
No?
Burton. No, Ben Vereen was in.
It's like these bastards didn't pay me enough money.
No, LeVar
Put
Burton
some of
was
that
reading
spray
Rainbow.
in.
Yeah, LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton was on Reading Rainbow. He was also Geordi on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
That's right. And don't forget, he was Kwame in Captain Planet. That's our powers
Yes, he was.
combined.
Captain Planet.
The dude,
My power.
the fucking those Don Cheadle Captain Planet memes from that College Humor
Oh
video.
my
Those,
God.
those are
those
killer.
were hilarious.
Every Earth Day, those come out.
Those were so hilarious. Oh,
I
God.
love-
I think
I
he's a better Captain Planet than this War Machine.
I do too. He's alive.
Oh,
Tito,
man,
you made
he
it.
died.
My father. I get to be my father. His
So I
dad's
just
like,
realized something. How do you react when you find out your boys met your dad before you did?
Smelling your feet over and over again.
his son. His dad's like, boy, the first time I meet you, you got your ass whooped, got stabbed, and in a fucking hospital, and
Take off the
somebody
ninjas.
walks out.
He's taking his stride like, hey, I got a son. What happened to him? He got attacked by some ninjas. Cool.
He's all right.
If I just heard my long lost son got attacked by like super ninjas, I'm just gonna be like, what?
There would be so many questions.
Yeah.
So many questions.
I hope my boy's okay, but we got.
We don't have much time in the movie left to answer that.
Yo, when did Oscar Isaac show up?
And if I was his dad, the second question I would be asking him is, why the hell do you keep letting this little Asian dude drag you around by the
Only
nose
through
for
the
his foot?
elimination of violence can we achieve world peace.
We can eliminate violence by cutting people with swords.
They should have said only through violence we should achieve world peace at this point.
After we watched one of the most violent murder boner scenes in movie history. Oh god,
Wow.
I love it so much.
And none of them ever acted again.
So the in the original cut, actually Jim dies, and they decided that there was a test audience. Believe it or not, there was a test audience for this movie, and it didn't test well. So they reshot a different ending where he does not die, and that's the movie that you just watched.
That's the better one.
All right,
Yep.
let's go back
It's
and
just
read
so much
some
more
chats. What do we got here? A lot of Liquid Metal Pro.
He was in the chat.
Yeah.
A lot
I didn't even notice. I don't have the thing up, so I wouldn't.
Liquid Metal Pro. So, oh god, thank you so much for hanging out with me and watch this movie. I'm obsessed with this movie. The more I watch it, the more I love it. If you get a chance to watch this with the riff tracks, I recommend that as well. One of the best episodes of riff tracks I've ever seen. So, YK Kim came over to Korea, started a taekwondo franchise, was pretty well-to-do, and he was well-known in the Orlando area, and he wanted to make this movie, I think, to advertise taekwondo to people, make it look cool, except he never made a movie before, so he had to learn how to do it. He almost went bankrupt making this movie, and they released this movie in a couple of theaters, and they pulled it out after about a week, and people told him, if you don't want to lose any more money, don't make movies ever again. This movie's terrible. So he gave up, had to rebuild from scratch all over again, and then, like I said, the rest of it was history. It was, blind buy on eBay. Somebody bought it, showed it at the Alamo Draft House, and it's been a cult film ever since. And even he didn't believe that they thought they were prank calling him. They're like, no, it's not. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
Don't
I
bother."
remember.
And then when they took him out to the Alamo Draft House, and there was a ton of people cheering when he showed up. Then he finally believed, oh wow, people actually like it. So this movie finally found its audience, and that's pretty cool. So I think Kim's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he tried to at least make a movie. I've definitely seen worse movies than this, but
I was gonna say he did pretty good for his only movie he did. I mean, not perfect, but yeah, but
those
like
of you that were wondering, the other real musician is the guy with the mullet, the one that looks like John.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
I thought that we already called that one.
He actually wrote all the songs in the movie, so
Wow.
that's him doing that. Yeah. So,
Hashtag. Oh my lord.
yeah. So,
Oh,
anybody have any
my Lord.
questions, or anybody would like to say anything about the movie?
It was a
That
blast.
was so ridiculous, but I loved it.
Yep.
It is
Yeah.
very addictive.
I want a sequel.
I want a sequel.
I want the Snyder cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least the Snyder cut.
I want the idiot video game.
I was
Right.
a little disappointed at the end that it just like the feed just died and they just showed the stars of the movie. Whereas when I saw it earlier, they repeated that damn song, about friendship. It was like it became an earworm for me for like 2 days.
If you actually buy the movie, they'll play the whole song and all the credits and everything. But I wanted to watch that particular link because at least it was the whole movie and it was in pretty good definition. So sometimes you watch these things on YouTube and they look like they were filmed in a theater or something with a camcorder. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. So, but thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. I love that movie. Whenever I'm having a bad week or a bad day, I put that on and suddenly I'm fine. Seriously, it puts me in a good mood. I don't know why. It's got a very positive influence on me. So even though I don't know Taekwondo, thank you, YK Kim. You made a movie that has the same effect on me. It puts me in a positive spirit.
Taekwondo.
Get it?
Taekwondo.
No, I'm glad that Freddie Mercury was able to escape the clutches of the evil Ellis, and Tito and Joe were reunited, even though it might not have been a happy reunion, because we know what happened.
Michael Phelps went on to join the Olympics. We all know how that turned out.
Yeah, he was a much better swimmer than he was a ninja, and boy, did he have
pot smoker than all.
I was gonna say he had hella good lung capacity with that bong too. So it was a successful movie for everybody except for the girl, because her brother Ellis got killed, and at the end of the day she's fucking.
That was her brother.
It wasn't that like her? Her brother or something?
Yeah, that was her brother.
Yeah. So and then she's got
She don't want to hang out with Asian dudes. Her hanging out with Asian guys.
Dollar
And
now
General Pat Benatar's brother was the guy that was starting all the fights. The one with looked like he was wearing a sweater with the chest hair.
Well, and Tito is even going to be more of a victim to Wacky Chan's feet now, because he's in that wheelchair, and it's like Wacky Chan doesn't have to lift his leg up barely to get his foot to nose action going on there. He's going to be pulling him around by his nose in the wheelchair.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. I like that.
And his poor dad, this is what his first impression of his friends and him. The one guy runs around with his dick out. He's got AIDS. He's bleeding all over the place. He's got an Asian guy pulling his son around with fucking his foot with his nose in a wheelchair. This is not a good house.
I think it'd be funnier if it showed up at the end that Red Fox was actually his dad.
You big dummy.
You big dummy.
You big dummy.
Sanford's truck at the beach scene.
Elizabeth. Wow, wow, wow,
wow. Big one, Elizabeth. Oh.
I'm coming home. Oh my God, I grew up watching that show, dude. Seriously, I could.
Oh, God,
we could do Sanford and Son watch parties on my freaking channel. Just watch episodes of that. I would be perfectly happy. I would be perfectly happy with that.
Oh man, like I said, the first time I watched this, I'm like, where is this movie and why have I not seen this before? Because I've always made a point in life to watch as many bad ninja movies as I possibly can. I love all of them, even the worst ones. I love them to death. Never heard of this one, and I finally figured out why. Because it only came out in 2012. Technically came out in 1987, but found its audience in 2012. So,
that is awesome.
Yeah.
If you have a DVD or a Blu-ray of this movie, it's worth a fortune because they're out of print. So I kind of screwed the pooch on not getting a Blu-ray of this, but I would love to have one. Hint, hint, hint. You want to get me a last-minute Christmas present? Well, there you go. So.
Have you ever seen? Oh, I'm trying to think of it. It's not one of the American Ninja movies. It's another like really bad karate movie from the '80s, and I just had Well, have you ever seen any of the American Ninja movies? Because they're kind of like
the first one. I love it. I love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Any of those movies from the '80s with Michael Dudikoff and Steve James are money for like cheesy like fighting action. Oh, the movie I was thinking of is another. You said really bad. Champions with Ken Shamrock, Danny Trejo.
Oh, I love it already. Yeah,
and
I'm in.
And Danny Trejo plays a villain named Max Burrito, but we always just called him Maximum Burrito. And Ken Shamrock is like his champion fighter, and they kidnap these people to fight in this illegal tournament, which he's broadcasting over cable. And it's really good. And the only other like notable person in it that I can think of offhand is the rapper Kool Keith, and he has a brief part because he's a manager of one of the fighters, and it is so like cringy.
Danny Trejo, I've seen all 3 Badass movies, and I love them. So
okay, yep. But yeah, he played.
Was there one American Ninja where a guy, his friend or brother, was kidnapped or something like that? Which one was that one?
Like probably was that 2 or 3?
Ninja? Yeah,
I think I saw that one. I saw that one. I just didn't know what it was called for the longest time.
Because I have part 3 on VHS. I know that.
Real quick plug for David Applegate. He's doing a Johnny Mnemonic watch party on his channel tomorrow. I would join you, David. I have to take my aunt to the airport, so I am a little tied up tomorrow. But if I have time when I get back and you're still running it, I will show up for sure.
Cool.
So
Johnny Mnemonic, because that was pronounced.
Johnny Mnemonic. Yep. I don't know why it's spelled that way. I didn't even realize it was spelled that way until he started advertising the. Because last time I saw it was like the '90s. I may or may not have been sober. I couldn't tell you for sure. So.
No, Pete wasn't sober.
I'm not sober now.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't a prerequisite for anybody to be sober to be here. I'm just glad you guys all hung out with me. I love this movie. Next week on same time, same channel, I'm doing a watch party for Alita Battle Angel. So anybody that has that movie and wants to watch with me, let me know. We'll put a group together like we did with tonight.
What was the time for that one?
I'll do the same time, 8:30. That seems to be easiest for.
I know, but like you said, next week though.
Next week, yeah. Next.
Okay, yeah, I won't be here. Sorry.
The 31st. Yeah.
I just picked up Alita Battle Angel.
There you go. All right, so we got one in already. So cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize what's his name? Johnny Rico was in there.
Oh shit!
He is.
Rico.
I just found Johnny Mnemonic on YouTube here, and the gal that's in the thumbnail. God, she's been in like 1,000,001 like Fox evening sitcoms. I can't think of her name, but it was funny because like I think what's his name, Brendan Walsh.
Sitcoms. That sounds like something dirty.
That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm watching on my phone right now.
Live
Never mind about that.
24/7.
It's thickcam. It's thickcam.com. Never mind. I can't remember her name. God damn it. She was just in a bunch. She was in Melrose Place, Beverly Hills 90210. She was banging Jason Priestley's character, Brandon, in one. She was his teacher, and she was married. She was a married teacher, and he was banging her. I don't know how the hell I got on this subject. Lord help me. This cutaway brought to you by...
I would say you're discussing 90210 lore. Like, I can't help you on that one, Pete.
No,
I can't help you there, brother.
Like I said, man, I
watches a lot of soap operas, ladies.
I do. I own Dallas.
I don't know the mythology of 90210.
No, man, I own Dallas.
I can't join you on that adventure, sir.
Dallas, Melrose Place. Yeah, I've got an eclectic VHS or DVD collection.
You meant to say VHS with your old self, didn't you?
Oh, Alex, I'll send you a picture of my VHS collection, bro. It's scary. It's scary. I have VHS tapes dating back to like 83 or 84.
I used to have a lot of them. I only have 3 of them left. I
still got my VHS tapes, although most of them are like the pre-record, like I had to record it, SP, LP.
Oh, that's what I mean, dude. These are all recorded off HBO and shit. Like I've got.
Oh yeah, that was the day. You had to put work into it back there. You had to pause the commercial. You had to unpause it at just the right moment.
Dude, my mom used to type up labels on a typewriter for all her tapes. Like half of our VHS collection has the goddamn typed up labels she typed on a typewriter. On them little ass labels. Put them in a typewriter, I'll write and type them up on there. Yeah.
Those things still play. That was my problem with videotapes is that they deteriorate so bad.
I put what was it in the other day? It was what was
some head cleaner.
No. It was some movie with. I'm trying to think who was in it. It was, God damn it, I can't remember what movie it was. It was something from like 84, 85 though. Solar Babies, 86.
Oh
Solar
God,
Babies.
Solar Babies. Bullseye is glowing.
I want to do a watch party for that. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, that probably needs a review on our website.
I love that movie, dude. Oh my God. And the guy, was it Jason Patrick, was in Lost Boys. So yeah, there's that connection, which is another awesome movie. So, but yeah, the tape worked fine. I was happy. I'm like, sweet.
Well, at least the tape worked.
Yeah, so I was like, we don't have to throw these away, you know.
Nice.
There's thousands of them in the fucking house. My mom's a hoarder, so it's like, hey.
Why was I thinking?
Say that again.
Was 2 hours long. It's not 2 hours long.
No, she might be listening.
Maybe that's
your mom.
The extras.
Oh yeah, she checks out a lot of the YouTube shit I do. So, you never know where she's lurking. She's work. She doesn't work and lurk. She just lurks and chills.
She just lurks.
She just lurks and chills. I made her subscribe. I think I made her subscribe to my channel actually. I was at the gas station tonight, and the kid I was talking to behind the counter, I was like, because it was like right before we were coming. I got home, and I was like, I gotta get home. I got a watch party I'm doing tonight. He's like, wait, what do you do? I'm like, well, I'm on my buddy's YouTube channel. I got one, and he's like, he subscribed to my channel right there. I'm like, so shout out to the Admiral for subbing to my channel tonight, and sub to this channel too, Raiders of the Lost Flicks.
Yeah.
I told him what channel we were on. So.
Pete was so excited about this movie.
I've been like stoked about this shit since I watched the trailer. I'm like, oh my God.
So does anybody in the chat have any questions for us before we wrap it up here? No? Nobody?
No.
All right.
I'll let him type it out first.
We're going to go backwards and let you guys plug your stuff. Appalachian American, you got anything you want to plug?
Nope.
All right.
Me.
How about you, Alex?
Not really, no.
All right, Pete, go ahead and plug some stuff.
All right, here we go.
Can I plug Gal Gadot first of all? And I mean literally. No. I got let's see. We got the show on Monday nights on Anchor, iTunes, and Spotify. It's called The Place to Be Reviews. We do a pre-recorded episode of the podcast on Monday nights. And Wednesday is a live stream on YouTube channel. Etep Wokuian's The Place to Be Reviews. Videos coming out at least 1 or 2 a day, 5 days a week, sometimes 6. And yeah, good stuff. And I'm always collaborating with Raiders of the Lost Flicks. A lot of these guys, Captain Texas, Mr. Tap and I, Appalachian American, Link, LX7, pretty much everybody here except for the Don himself have been guests on the show.
We're glad that we had the Don on the show. Don is the editor-in-chief of RaidersOfTheLostFlicks.com, and this will not be his last podcast, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully not.
I'm pretty sure.
He kind of sounds like you kind of sound like Doomcock a little bit. Just say greetings from the center of the earth. This is Dictor Van Doomcock. He does. He's got the speaking like not the greetings. No, the regular.
Mind you, I'm like sick, so like half my throat's like destroyed today, and then I also like drank some super hot soup broth earlier, and like completely almost my girlfriend thought I was going to die right there in the restaurant, so but yeah, I'm a little hoarse today, but yeah,
he does. Alex, is it just me, Adam?
No. Well, this is the first time I've talked to him on. I've seen he has a video channel. I've been watching his videos, but I haven't actually talked to him on stream, so this is the first time. I know it's a little chaotic with the six of us, but we don't usually rock with 6. This was my party, and I wanted it to be as full as possible. So.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Tap? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I got something to plug, but I'm waiting for Pete to finish writing it.
God damn it!
Promo.
I have one thing I want to plug. I did forget about it. I've been helping my friend at it's called Small Town Gaming. They do like a bunch of online video game tournaments with Smash Brothers and stuff. I did some commentary for them recently. You can look them up on Twitch, just Small Town Gaming, or you can look them on Facebook. So,
cool.
It's mostly just video game stuff.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure there's some people.
Usually there's every Tuesday there's a tournament that they stream on Twitch.
I love video games. It's just I stink at them, and I haven't played any lately because YouTube.
That's what we should do. I'll play a game like
Dude, I can't.
Well, Tuesday night we played that new Samurai Showdown game, And I'm sitting there, and Ashley's like, "Hey, can you do some commentary? Do some commentary." I was like, "Okay." And I realized, like, oh my god, these are a bunch of Japanese. I even said the joke, like, "Look, I'm gonna butcher most of these names, and I apologize for that."
Nobody butchers names worse than I do, bro. No.
Right?
I butcher every name. It doesn't even have to be Japanese.
You can't even pronounce taco right.
No.
Yeah.
I read online. I just
I've been meaning to tell you, you've been pronouncing Alita wrong this whole time.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It's pronounced Captain Marvel. I'm kidding.
And Alex, you pronounce it wrong. It's pronounced Cat Pan Meh.
My apologies.
Even Lape says that now. I love it. I'm like, he goes a Captain Meh.
I've been saying it wrong.
I wouldn't want a manager called on me. My apologies.
I will call the manager. Oh my God! So I saw one of those. We were up with some friends today at a campground, and I saw this lady that had a Carano's haircut, and she walked by us. We were playing beanbag toss, and I was hitting my gimmick pen. I'm like, she's gonna call the cops. Shit. I'm like, I put it in my pocket. I'm like, nothing here, Karen. Just keep walking, bitch. Just keep walking. And we were playing that, that beanbag toss game, was that cornhole or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy, I was on the end of the board with my buddy's wife, and she looked, and I was like, it's a Karen haircut. And she knew exactly what I was talking about because her mom is a hairstylist, and they joke about that shit all the time about the Karen haircut. I'm like, oh no, here she comes. She walked by. She looked like a Karen too. This lady just had the walk and everything. I'm like, this bitch is walking. She's walking up to the camp office right now. Fuck this.
She's already asked for the manager.
I want to say hello to everybody that joined us in the chat. Roberto Hernandez, Darkness, Liquid Metal Pro, MJ Murphy, David Applegate, and Liquid Metal Pro, Etep.
Again?
Yeah, Appalachian American. You don't count. You're already here. All right. So, anything you want to plug, Dio?
Oh, me?
Talk about that. Plug that suit.
Oh yeah, what was the name of that? That was like Saigon the Soup or whatever. I forget the name of the place. My girlfriend just dragged me there for the first time.
I got soup, friend. You're definitely forgetting things for a reason.
Yeah. Well, Raiders, of course. I got some of my own writing just scattered out there. I don't even know if some of these websites are still up or not, but I've got writing on there. And I do noise occasionally as Mechano 46. So anybody wants to get their ears blown out, they can go to my Bandcamp. Mechano 46.
Also, for those of you that don't know, Dionisio did invent the name Raiders of Lost Flicks. He came up with that.
Cool.
So he's the inventor of that name. Before that, we called the website The Fin, and everybody hated it. So, yeah.
The Fin?
Yeah, The Fin, because of my love for bad shark movies. Oh, don't worry, that's what everybody said. The Fin.
Really?
See, I always thought it was about jumping the shark. So,
well, I mean, I always thought it'd be funny to have a TV station that was just dedicated to bad shark movies, but then the Sci-Fi Channel pretty much became that. So,
yes, they beat you to it.
So they beat me to it. So now it's Raiders of Lost Flicks, and we review bad movies because we love them. So
cool.
Alrighty. Well, it's been this episode. Thanks for joining the watch party. Thanks for the 300 subscriptions. And we're going to say goodnight. And make sure you check back next week. Same time, same channel for the Alita Battle Angel watch party. I will be back to work next week putting out more videos, of course. I had to take a little break because I had company, and all the news has been so scattered and clickbaity lately that I haven't had anything to even talk about. But I've got some more bad movies that I want to do, and some more mad movie moments, some more cynical cyborg cinema, and, of course, the movie troll news people seem to be digging at as well. So thank you so much for joining us. You guys have yourselves a good night. Peace out.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Only through the elimination of violence.
With more violence.
Knowing
eliminate